Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu. Today we have another everyday makeup drawer. I have 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go through everything that I've had for the past month, show you some looks that I did with the products, and then we're going to go over to my makeup drawers and pick out some new makeup for the month of July, which is very exciting. I feel like I had a pretty good month. I feel like I definitely gave a good crack at everything. Everything just gets super messed up by the end of the month, so we have no order. But I will start with these two sprays here. So these are, I had two different primer sprays. I used this one today. I've actually been quite dry. It's winter here in Australia. So I used this a few times, the Prep and Protect Mist, just to give myself a little bit of hydration before I put my makeup on. So that was really lovely. And then the By Beauty Bay Oil Control Priming Mist. I tend to wear this more, I use this as a primer and a setting spray. It was fine as a setting spray. I didn't feel like it ruined my makeup. I would wear this more for my working days where I need more oil control by the end of the day. Okay, I think I had one primer because I had these two here. This is the Rise and Prime Luminescent Primer from DB Cosmetics, which is an Australian brand. This is so lovely. I really enjoy this. It's got a beautiful luminescent, pearlescent type of vibe, but it's very hydrating at the same time. So really enjoyed that. I think I picked 3 foundations. I was feeling a little bit eager. I wanted to try the NYX Bear With Me Blur tint a little bit more. I have a couple of issues with this. It is too light, and I feel like this would be more suitable for me in summer, but there's just no way that I'd be able to wear this color in summer. So I just don't know, because I feel like it's too finicky. Like, look how light that is on my hand. It's too finicky. It's like one of those products that I so badly want to work, but it just, I just don't know what it is, but maybe it's too powdery for a liquid. It's got coverage there, but it's too light, and it's also, it looks a little funny on my face. So I feel like because I'm a little bit drier at the moment, that's why it's not working. But also, I'm not going to use this in summer if it's too light. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I just don't like foundations that are too hard. I just want it to work and then keep it on, you know. I have the Mecca Max Life Proof Second Skin Foundation in the shade 140. I like this. I don't think it's like the most amazing foundation I've ever used. I thought it was okay. I've used it a few times now, and I think it didn't last very long on my skin. I wore this to work, and I feel like at the end of the day, my makeup didn't look amazing. It's just an okay, like for the price point, it's all right, but you can get better at the drugstore, in my opinion. MCO Beauty Ultra Stay Flawless Foundation. I love this one. I'm actually glad I picked extra foundations, because I really got a kind of a good idea of what I like and what I don't like, because I had a few new ones all at the same time. This one's a little bit dark for me. However, I can make it work. This is a really good color for me when I gradual tan. Sometimes I have no tan, sometimes I do gradual tan, so it's just a light tint, and then sometimes I fake tan. So this is a nice gradual tan color. It's just the tiniest bit too dark for my normal color. And I really like this. It's got a really nice buildable medium coverage. It's got a natural finish. It just looked really nice on my skin. I really enjoyed this one. I had 2 concealers. I had a lot of Australian products, I think, because I bought so many full face of Australian makeup brands. I had a lot to kind of test out. So I think the next one, when I pick products out, it's going to be a little bit more varied. And this one's very Australian focused. So here we have the DB Cosmetics Skin Renew Ceramide concealer. I quite like this one. It is on the lighter side. It's for more natural days, but it looks really nice under the eye. So I quite like that one. And then the Mecca Max Life Proof Concealer. I like this. I like it more than the foundation, but I still don't think it's a holy grail status. I think if you're looking for something affordable at Mecca, this is a nice option, but I do think there is still better out there. I had a couple of eyeliner products. I think I used each of them once. So this is the Quick Flick. This is one product. The whole two pen things is not my favorite. I think because this is more for novice level, I found myself finding it easier to just draw with a liquid liner, and I don't think I really need the Quick Flick just because I know how to do my liner pretty well and I'm pretty confident doing it. So I don't know, it's not a bad product in itself, but the whole two thing annoyed me. And then like you do your stamp, but if you don't do it in the right way, then you've still got to use the pen to line it up anyway. So I found it to take longer than just doing it myself with a regular liquid liner. And then the MAC Pro Longwear Fluid Line in Black Track. I wore this today because I forgot to wear it again. I feel like it wasn't that black. I feel like I should have gone over it a second time. And to be honest with you, I don't love that. I just want it to work. So I still think I prefer just a regular liquid liner. My favorite is the NARS Climax. Yeah, these were just a little bit more finicky than I wanted them to be. That's a lip, so I'm gonna put that in there. Maybe we'll do my two powders. Yeah, we'll do my two powders and then we'll go into the next drawer. So this is the Mecca Max Life Proof. So I did a full face of Mecca Max, which is why I have all this product to try it more. This is the Tinted Press Setting Powder in 01. And when I did the video, I didn't like this, and I actually think it's because of the foundation. So that's why I'm glad that I do this everyday makeup drawer, Shop My Stash, because I get a real understanding of a product over a month-long period, as opposed to my first impression of this. I didn't like the powder. Upon using it more, I like it much more. It's not my favorite powder I've ever used, but I do like it. I like it much more than when I tried it with my with this foundation. So that was good to see. And then my Nakia Joy Cosmetics is one of my favorite powders. I do have one issue with it though, is that it darkens my under eye because it is tinted. I understand why it's tinted, but I'm just so fair that if it's got that yellow tint to it, it shows up. I had the same issue with Laura Mercier and the same issue with the Maybelline loose powder. They all tinted my under eyes and actually made it darker than my foundation color. So this is okay when I wear fake tan, but I am aware that it does tint my under eyes. But the powder is so good that I'm forgiving. And then these are all my usuals. They always stay there, just like a lip balm, under eye cream, lip gloss. Then I have my, what do you call it, little perfumes. I only finished one, I think. Yeah, I only finished one, which is Dear Polly. I have purchased the full size, the 50 ml. It's one of my favorite perfumes. So I was happy to finally use that up because I'd been holding on to it, not wanting it to end. But now that I have the bottle, I'm happy for that to go. So I finished that one. I'm going to keep the rest of them in because I didn't finish them. This is the Versace Dylan Blue. I've used about a quarter. And the reason why I haven't done so well with these is because my Project Pan perfume I've been focusing on finishing. And so I kind of left these to the side. Not that I didn't wear them, I just wasn't wearing them every day like I was the Project Pan one. So we're going to keep these in. I've got the Costa Brazil, which is a body oil brand. They came out with a perfume called Aroma. Fantastic. I love it. I actually think it's a perfume oil. And you can see here, I've barely used it, but I've actually used this 3 or 4 times. So I think it's an oil. Then I have the Ann Other Woody Floral, the WF 2020. I love this. I want to buy the full size of this. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And then I actually had 2 of these. I've got one in my purse that I've been wearing. And I think I've about half used it. This is the Eccentric Molecules. I've got Molecule one in my bag, which is the original one that develops to your skin chemistry. I've used about half of that because it's in my bag. And then I have the Eccentric 01, which is the same one with added ingredients. I can see I've only used this once or twice. So I'm going to keep all of those in, and I don't even know if I'll add any. Let me go have a little look at my fragrance and see if there's anything I want to add in. I actually do have one that I want to add in. It's not to finish, but just to add in, because I don't necessarily want to finish this. It's the Replica by the Fireplace. This is a really nice smoky, sweet scent. It's hard to explain, but it literally smells like you're by the fireplace. It smells like marshmallows and smoky firewood. Oh, it's just fantastic, but it's very unique. So I might add that one in just as a nice winter scent. And I usually keep the bigger ones over here, and then I'll keep the little ones in there. And then here's the more color options. So I have 2 blushes and a highlighter from Mecca Max. And I have my thoughts. So here we have Coral Cocoa Rose from Mecca Max. Beautiful color. I think of all the new powders from Mecca Max, the blushes are my favorite. Here we have a Guava Blossom, which is also really a beautiful color. They've got pigment, but they're not heavily pigmented in that you're blending for days. And then I have the highlighter in Opal Glow, and I really, really like this one. It's very soft, but that's why I like it. I have so many highlighters that are just so intense that it's nice to have one that's just a really nice soft glow. And it's got a nice pink kind of, you're not even going to see it. It swatches horribly, but it looks really nice on the skin. So I really enjoyed using that. My Huda Beauty Tan Tour in Fair. This is an old fave, so I kind of wanted to bring it back, and I think I'm getting some good usage out of it. I can see a little bit of a dip happening. Love this product. Pleasure to use. And my bronzer from Laura Mercier. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Bronze 2. Quickly become one of my favorite bronzers. It just looks so beautiful and smooth. It's so soft. It's got a soft focus look, and I think it's that very ever so slight shimmer, but it's not glittery. It's just like almost like the Hourglass ambient powders, where it's like a soft glow. Absolutely stunning. I have my Pat McGrath Trio. This is the Celestial Odyssey in, I think, Galactic Sun. I think this was a Christmas holiday, sorry, not Christmas, a holiday set. So these are the only Pat McGrath blushes and highlighter that I own, and honestly I'm so happy with that. I've got a beautiful cooler toned pink, a warm toned orange, and this highlighter is just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So I really enjoyed using that too. I use this quite a few times. I finished a sample from last update. This is the Laura Mercier, the new Weightless Longwear Foundation. Really, really nice. It's got a serum-y texture, but it's got high pigment, so it's good for all skin types. It's a beautiful, beautiful longwear foundation. Not anymore. I had the By Terry powder in here, I remember now. And it was a pink one. And I was deciding whether to get this or the Huda Beauty, and I ended up finding the Huda Beauty on Cult Beauty's website, so I bought that instead. And then we have lips. Oh no, I got a cheek product here. So here we have the Milani Cheek Kiss liquid blush in Cheeky Coral. This was okay. I feel like it's very sheer. So if you like a sheer liquid blush, you might like this. But yeah, very, very light, but very pretty for natural makeup. And then I have the rest of lips here. Oh, this is my other primer. I forgot. So this is the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. I love this. I really enjoy using this. It took me a very long time to realize, but now that I realize, I have to show you that I thought it just color corrected. It actually goes into a tint. I wore this alone the other day, and it was lovely. It just took my redness away and gave me a really nice even complexion. Fantastic. So I really enjoyed using that. I actually forgot this mascara was here because I thought this was just a lip product. I overlooked it. But this is the DB Cosmetics Center Stage Curl and Volume Mascara. I've used this a few times and I absolutely love it. I really enjoy using that, but I will put it back. And then I have 3 lipsticks. I have, what do we call this? Charlotte Tilbury Penelope Pink. I don't love this. It's too yellow. I bought this online thinking it was going to be pink, but it's very yellow. And my son took a big bite out of it. Can you see that? She's not in her best condition. New obsession is this Bobbi Brown Luxe lipstick in Italian Rose. Like, look at this. It is so pretty. Such a pretty lipstick. And this is the color. It's just a really nice mid-tone if you want a flush of color without it being too heavy. Such a pretty color. Just love it. Great formula, everything. My Tom Ford Shine lipstick in Bare. This is something that I want to pan because I've had it for a really long time. This was my wedding lipstick actually. And it's a really beautiful lipstick. It's a little on the cooler side. And I was fake tanned for the last week. So I didn't wear some of my makeup in here in the last week because I needed my fake tan drawer, like the bronzers and the foundations and the concealers. But I still wore a lot of this the other 3 weeks. And then I have my lip gloss from DB Cosmetics, the Lip Boost Plumping Treatment. This is beautiful. I have the shade In the Buff and it just gives a really nice light tint and also plumps at the same time. And then I have my L'Oreal Paris liquid lipstick in I Empower. And this is a perfect nude for my fair skin gals. It is beautiful. A little bit on the neutral to warmer side, but I just get away with it not being too warm. Love this. Thin formula, long wear. Love, love, love. If you're ever interested where my drawers are from, I always have it linked in the description. It's from Etoile. Which is an Australian makeup organizing brand. And then we have my eyeshadows. So here we have from Beauty Bay Love Notes. Absolutely stunning. I did a couple of looks with this. I definitely took a picture of one of them. This is over a month period, so I often forget what I took pictures of, but if I find, I will show you. But I definitely did one because I used this today. Absolutely beautiful. I did a nice little pinky look with 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just a nice simple pink look. Next I had my singles, all my singles in a palette. I used this a few times. I'm pretty proud of myself because it's quite colorful. So it's not something that I catch myself wanting to use all the time. When I went to an event, I was wearing blue and black. So I did a really nice look with this one. I can't remember what else I used, but I definitely used these two. And it was a really, really pretty look. I mixed it with this palette. That's what I did. I took the browns from here and then I used this, but I didn't like it. It didn't give me enough. So what do you do when you don't get enough? You go to indie brands because they give you full punch. And so yeah, I did a really nice blue smoky look and I did take a photo of it. It's not the best quality, but I did take a photo of it. And then I did another look, but I didn't take a photo. But I ended up just blending a lot of different shades together because I initially didn't like it. And then I just kept stacking. So I know I used this one, and I think a little bit of this one, but it was not the right tone to be mixing with these. Anyway, nonetheless, I used it a few times and I really enjoyed it. I really love this palette. It's very special because they're all such high quality products, singles. Then the other massive palette I have is the BYS Noosa palette, which is an Australian brand. And I love this. This is, if I wasn't so afraid of it breaking, I would just travel with this because it has really light tones, purpley tones, navy tones, grey tones, warm tones. It's literally got everything and it's so easy to use. I absolutely love this palette. Then I have my little mini Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Star. It's honestly one of my favorite Natasha Denona palettes. It's so pretty. You can do really soft look with just these three. You can do a golden look with these two or these three. And then you can do a nighttime smoky look with this one. I just think it's one of the best minis that they have by Natasha Denona. Oh, that's a better image. It's such a pretty palette. My single shadow from Revlon, the color Stay in Caramel. I'm not loving this as much as I used to. I think it might be drying out a little bit. It's still there, but it's not giving me the punch it used to. So I'm not really sure. I'm not going to let go of it because I'm going to wait till I do an actual declutter. But it's still performing, just not at the rate that I would want it to. I have my Sephora Shadow Single. This is a Metal Effect in Touch of Silk. It's more of a cooler tone, neutral, very pretty. I definitely wore this a couple of times. I find the Sephora Single Shadows very hit and miss, but this one here is a hit, in my opinion. And then I have my two little mini Laura Merciers, which I did use. This one a little bit more because it's got a little bit more pigment. So this one here is, you can buy these full size, A Kiss from a Rose. And then this is more of like an inner corner shadow for me, which is Moonlight Rose. Really pretty. I wanted to take these traveling with me, which I did. Okay, so now we're going to go over to my makeup drawers. I'll definitely be picking the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom powder. This is new to me and I definitely want to play with this more. I'm very excited to have this in my hands. I might use my NARS. This is the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I have the loose, this is the pressed. So I haven't used this one much, so I'm going to add this one in. I think I might actually I'll take the Revlon Lock. There's not a lot in here. I think I've used about half of it. So let's pop that one in. And then my primers are overflowing. I think I want to pop this one in. It's been a while since I've used this and I really enjoy it. So let's put in the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. I have Fair Light. And I also want to put in the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Or do I? Yeah. I've been missing this. I've actually been reaching for it in my personal life because I just love it. I just think it primes my face so well. And I want to get the liquid one. I think I'm going to get the liquid one. Apparently it's even better. So you can see that I love this one. I definitely want to finish this one. I actually wouldn't mind putting this one in. The L'Oreal True Match. I think this will be a good one for me to wear at work. Nice long wear. I like to always have a long wear option. I have the shade 1N. It's a little bit light, but we're also in winter, so it should be okay. And you also want this one. The Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I have the shade number 23. And that's a good shade for me. And it's just a really good product. It's a little bit more dewier and it still has decent coverage. It's just a really nice everyday kind of product. I might throw this one in. I still haven't properly used it. I got this at work as a gift. This is the By Terry Eclat Opulent. This is the old formula. They've recently brought out new ones, which is why I got my hands on this one. And this is in the shade Nude Radiance 10, which is hard to see with the reflection. So with concealer, I'm just going to bring this whole thing out. I think I have to put in my Urban Decay Quickie. It's been far too long since I had her and I need to play with it more. So I'm going to put that one in. And I've been thinking about this one non-stop. I have to put this one in. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light. I have the shade Buttercup. Then I have like face palettes. I've actually not used this one in a while. Maybe we'll put the Natasha Denona Love Treat Duo Cream Blush and Highlight. This is pretty. I haven't used it in a while. And I think that will be really nice. So let's do that one. Okay, everything's getting overloaded. I actually think I need to reorganize all my drawers because they're actually breaking as well. My second bottom drawer doesn't close. It's very hard to open and close. So I'm even thinking of what other storage options do I have, because this ain't working. This ain't working. I'm not being able to shove it all in one drawer. My blushes, like, there's no organization left. It's just where she'll fit. Let's start with highlighters. I'm going to do one cream, one powder. This is the Dewy and Daring highlighter. I have the shade It Girl. And it's real nice. I am a fan. It's got a nice warmth to it. You know what? It's actually a winter. I should be doing Flexitarian because it's cool toned. This is the time to do it from Colourpop. I'm always too scared to use it because it's so icy. Like when I look at it here, it doesn't look that icy. It looks kind of nice and warm. But on my hand, it is like so icy. Let's start with the cream bronzer. I could use this new one of mine. I also have this Laura one that I never use. Let's put in the Laura Mercier Tinted Bronzer. I like this, but I don't love it. But I definitely need to play with it more. I have the shade 3 Sunbeam. Like, I know it's supposed to be natural. Too natural. It's a little patchy. You can even see in my swatch that it's a little bit patchy. And then for powder bronzer, oh, I want Charlotte because it's winter time. Am I going to be able to find her? I think she's here. Lucky I remembered. It's stuck all the way up the back. Yeah, I want this right now while it's still winter. Because I want to finish this and I want to buy the medium because the formula is 10 out of 10. But I want to pop it out, finish it, and refill it with the medium shade. Just too light for my taste. I can get away with it because I am fair. But I'm more of, the medium tone is more what I would usually go for. So let's put that beautiful baby in. And then we have the Chaos of Blush. I'm definitely going to put in my Charlotte Tilbury Matte Beauty Blush wand. This is new to me. I have the shade Pink Pop. Let me give her a swatch for you. It's only light because I have the lock on. I don't want it to overload. I'm just swatching it, not using it, but it's a really nice pale, pretty pink. Just trust me, alright? And then I also want to put in, I can think of it, I just got to be able to get it. Good Lord, that's too chaotic. This is the Westman Atelier blush in Mimi, the baby cheeks. This is a really nice winter shade. This is a matte. If you see any glitter, it's the highlighter that I tried to wipe off. And it's really nice and creamy. And I want the contour stick. It's on my list of things that I want. Oh yes, I've got 2 new blushes and they're like dupes for each other. So I have Behave from NARS. I think I definitely want to put that one in. That's a beautiful tone. And that would complement well with my Westman Atelier blush. You can barely see it actually. But that's the thing with NARS blushes. They swatch horribly, but they're so wonderful on the skin. So I'll do that one. And then the W7 one I have, I think I might leave because it's too similar. But there you go. There's a nice little dupe for you. I think I want Kylie. And maybe this one. One of my oldest but most favorite blushes. I'm just trying to fix it, from Milani. It's one of the best blushes I've ever owned. It's got the perfect sheen and like baby doll color. Like if you like a really feminine blush. This is the Color Harmony in Pink Play. Let me swatch it for you. It's a little bit broken. Yeah, the swatches are not showing up today, but that's it there. that's the NARS. It's stunning, so I probably will do that one. And I won't do Kylie. I will do Revlon though. This is, oh actually no, I don't want to do Revlon. I want this one. The Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur in Blurred Buff. Perfect Neutral. It's like a putty cream to powder formula. I love it. And it's been a while since I've used it. So I'm going to bring it out just at the top of my hand there. Okay, so I don't usually pick eyeliners. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I want to... Do I want Spliff? I want to put in one of these melt liners. That's brown. I've got yellow, which is Cultura. They're actually really wonderful eyeshadow bases because they go on creamy and then dry down. I've used this as an eyeshadow base and it was fantastic. And then I also have Burnish. Kind of feeling Burnish. I do love this. Let's put in Burnish from Melt. These are the Ultra Matte Gel Liners. These are awesome. I wish I used them more. I'm pretty good for brows. I just kind of pick as I want. I might put in a mascara that I kind of want to get more use out of. So let's put in the Bobbi Brown. She's been sitting at the bottom. She does not deserve. So this is the Smoky Eye Mascara. It's a really nice mascara. Lip liners, I'm fine. I just kind of take those as I need. And then my singles. I'll pick out a stick. I've got that one. Oh, let's go the e.l.f. Copper Chic. This is a really nice one. It says it's copper, but it's more like a mauvey taupe. It's a strange one. It's definitely not copper, but it's very pretty. I think I'd really like to put in this L'Oreal one. It's like a satin finish, matte finish called Force. It's so creamy and smooth. It's just so pretty. So let's definitely put that one in. Maybe this one. Or maybe my Dior. I'll put in my Dior. This is the Mono Cooler Couture in Beige Mitza. Being winter, this is a good time for this one. It's just such a, it's like the perfect taupey neutral. Just that one at the top there. Let's do that one. Let's go to 2014 from Colourpop. I always forget that I have this one. And there's no excuse. It's just beautiful. It's a little bit more warmer. And I think that'll go well with the others that I have. Really pretty. Lippy lips. Let's start with liquid lips. I want to pick this one that I've barely used. It's my new Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in Lippy. Oh, love that. Love that it's called Lippy. Gosh, that's a pretty colour. Very pretty. Perfect for this cool weather. Oh gosh, that smells good. It smells like cupcakes. Maybe a Hourglass. I've got a few of them. We're going to go to the neutral one, which is No One Knows. But it's got like a warm peachiness to it. It's like a pink peach. Very pretty. Very excited to use it. I know I've barely used it. I've got to put in this Maybelline. Can I just say, this has been in my handbag since I bought it. And I'm putting it away so that I use other things. But I have almost finished it. It is one of the best lip glosses I've ever used in my life. It's the shade that gets me. Cherry Bomb. It is like, I'm not going to pick it out, but I just need you to see. It's very sheer, but it's like a dark cherry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can wear this without makeup and it's totally beautiful. I'm going to wear the Maybelline Ultimatte in More Mocha. This is so pretty. I do love this one. We're in winter. We can pull off a matte lip right now. A dark matte lip. Yes, please. I should always pick one red, hey? Maybe this Smashbox in Caliente. This is a really nice red. It goes on really creamy, like super creamy, and then dries down matte. Let's do that one. Yeah, let's do that. This is from Emco Beauty. It's a knockoff of the NARS, which I have here. And this one's in Bella Vita, which is a dupe for the Dolce Vita. That's really nice. What do we think? Do we think that's enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we could go one more. This one's nice. This is the by Beauty Bay lip gloss in Candy. This is like a pink, soft pink. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm missing. That kind of soft pink. Yeah. This one's a little bit more mauvey. This one's like your classic Barbie pink, which is so hot right now. So I'm pretty happy with all of those. Okay, so here we have all my eyeshadows. What are we thinking? I don't know. Although cool tones, I actually really want to put this one in. This is the What's Up Beauty Desert Monsoon. This is an indie brand from America. Wow, this is one of the nicest quality eyeshadow palettes that I own. Definitely recommend. They have their new one, which looks really pretty as well. And I want to try their eyeshadow brushes. They look so good. So definitely check them. What's Up Beauty? That's what's up. I was also going to do Natasha Retro. It has been so long since I've used this one. And I think it's time. I think I'm ready to bring her out and show her some love. And what else do we have? I want everything. That's the problem. I can never pick between That's Taupe. I haven't used that in a while from Colourpop. Or should I go Juvia's Place, the Taupes? I mean, there's obviously more choice in this one. I think I'm going to go this one because the Retro also has lots of cool tone options. So let's do that. And I kind of wanted... Oh, no. I just got my first ever Tom Ford eyeshadow palette. I won this at work. And to say I'm excited is an understatement. This is the Eye Color Quad in number 4 Honeymoon. Love the name. And it's all shimmers. That's definitely going in. Oh, I could pop in this little baby NARS. This has got some nice little warm tones. Oh, let's just do it. Should we just pop her in? It's so cute. It's smaller than my palm. And your girl's got a small hand. So this is the Unwrapped Mini Eyeshadow Palette in, oh, sorry, it's in Orgasm. Of course, everything's in Orgasm, isn't it? So let's do some little swatchy swatches. So this is the NARS palette. I still have fake tan on me, but it's slowly coming off. So it looks like I have a lot of freckles, but it's actually fake tan. So that doesn't swatch amazing. But NARS is amazing, so deal with it. Tom Ford in Honeymoon. Wow. Oh my god. They're all like metallics. None of them are typically glitters. That's probably the most shimmery of all of them. Wow, I cannot wait to use that. What's Up Beauty, a Desert Monsoon. Like, look at the matte on the end. It is so smooth. That's not doing it justice. Like, the quality of these shadows is outstanding. The Taupes by Juvia's. I just love those tones. Such pretty tones. And then lastly, Natasha Denona Retro Palette. That's me right there, these two. Alright, so that is everything. It didn't fit in the way I wanted it to, but that's just because everything's a little bit awkward. But actually I could probably pop in maybe the face palette. Into there. And then we have, this is too tall to fit in these, so the foundation is there, but that's all my eyes. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.